Vivekananda Academy of Human Excellence. My name is Komalvi and today I am going to teach you the next lesson from 5th standard grammar book, and that is kinds of noun. In a previous video we learned about sentence, that how to frame a sentence with the help of the structure. If you want to talk with anybody, if you want to share our thoughts with anybody, first we need to understand how to frame the sentences with the help of the words and with the help of the structure of the sentence. And now you tell me what we learned in that video. What is the structure of the sentence? S plus V plus O. This is its shortcut. S plus V plus O. But what is mean by S? S means subject. Then V. V means verb. And O means object. So this we learned in that previous video, that with the help of this sentence structure we can frame many sentences. But while using those sentences in a conversation, we are using same type of sentences everywhere? No. Sometimes some sentences express our sudden feeling. Sometimes some sentences we are using to ask question, and some sentences can only easily express our thoughts. So in sentence also there are many different types, and today we are going to learn some new types of sentences. So the topic is kinds of sentences. Let's begin the topic. Let's see this chart on a blackboard. In this chart, in these boxes, I write some types of sentences. The first one is assertive sentence. For that, first we look at the blackboard. The second one is imperative sentence. Third one is interrogative sentence. And that last one is exclamatory sentence. Today we are going to learn these 4 types of sentences with some example. So with the help of this example, we will understand that what are the types of sentences and how can we recognize that what is the type of that particular sentence. The first one, we are moving toward the first type of sentence. Now the first one, which is very easy, that is assertive sentence. Now regularly we are in conversation, we are talking with our friends, in a family we are talking with our family members. You know, sometimes we simply say something, that if I want to tell you something about my friend, otherwise if I want to tell you about you, that I want to tell you that you are a really good student. So here I simply say that, I simply express my feelings, I simply just only tell you that what I think. So sentence which simply say are called assertive sentence. This is very simple, that a sentence which simply say or tell you something about something. So those sentences we can call assertive sentences. Now examples, with the help of example you will understand it within 2 minutes. Now here I write 2 examples on a blackboard. Just look at the examples very carefully. Ashoka was a great ruler, full stop. Is there anything new in that? No, they are simply telling you that Ashoka was a great ruler. They are giving you command? No. They are asking you question? No. They are telling you that something happened strange? No. They are simply telling you that Ashoka was a great ruler. This is simple sentence. They are just only telling you, it's very simply. So this we call assertive sentence. Now see the next one is Sachin is good boy. This is really very simple sentence. Nothing is strange in that. Nothing is different in that. They are not asking you question. They are not telling you something which is very surprisable. They are not giving you any command, or they are not giving you request. This is a simple sentence. They are just only telling you about one boy and his name is Sachin. That's it. So simple sentence we can call assertive sentence. Just keep this word in your mind, that assertive means simple sentence. A sentence which simply tell you something. So those can be called assertive sentence. Now the next one is imperative sentence. Now what is imperative? This is not so hard to pronounce the word. Just make it practice at your home and try to understand the concept. Now imperative means what? Imperative. Do you know about it? Do you have any idea about it? We are regularly using this in conversation, but just only difference is that we don't know that what is exactly word for it. We are asking questions, we are making requests, we are giving commands, we are sharing our thoughts easily with other person. We are using all this type of sentences in our regular conversation. Just we don't know what is the particular word for that sentence, which kind of sentence we are using in conversation. That we don't know. Otherwise, we are using it regularly in our conversation. We are talking about imperative sentence, correct? Here they write about imperative sentence. We will read it first, then you will understand it. An imperative sentence is that which expresses a command, a request or an advice. Now first you need to understand about what is command. You know, when you are coming in school, your teacher giving some instruction to you and your teacher telling you that you have to do this thing. So that is command, that is order, correct? You will easily understand if I use order word in place of command. But command means someone when gives you order, so that we call command. Your teacher giving you many orders, that to take out your notebook, just pay attention, sit straight, don't make noise, don't play with your things. These are orders and these we call command. Okay. Next one is request. You know, if we want to take anything from other person, we are making request. We are asking them very politely. If I forget my pencil and I want to write my classwork in notebook, what I will do then? I will make a request to my friend to please give me your pencil. This way, I'll make this request to my friend, and then only my friend will offer me his pencil. Correct? So request means when we ask for something to someone, so that we call request. And what is advice? You know, sometimes we are giving suggestions to others. We are giving them advice. We are telling them that if you do like that, then only you will get a good result. So we are just only giving them suggestions. This is not order. Advice means we are just only telling them, if you do this thing, this will happen with you. So do it this way or that way you choose here now. So that we call advice. So if the sentence is giving order means command or making request or giving an advice, so those sentences we call imperative sentences. This is so simple. Assertive means sentence which simply says something, and imperative sentence means a sentence which gives command or request or an advice. See this, some examples are here. The first one, it is command. In this example, we take one example for command. That one example to understand that what is request, and one sentence we take here to understand what is advice. The first one is go out of class. Now you tell me, this is order, request or advice. That when teacher is telling you that go out of the class. What is this? This is request? No. This is advice. They are suggesting you to go out? No. They are giving you order directly that to go out of the class. So here, this sentence is related to command. Okay, this is order, this is command. So this is imperative sentence. Now the next one is, please pass me the sugar. Here, one lady making request to that girl, pass me a sugar. Now, this is request, correct? And it will also come in imperative sentence. Next one is, you should eat healthy food to stay healthy. They not make it compulsory to you. They just only suggesting you. If you want to stay healthy, for that, first you should eat healthy. If you eat healthy, then only you will get a good health afterward. So, they are just only suggesting here to do this thing for a good health. They are not giving order, or they are not just only simply saying. This is advice. And now, this is also example of imperative sentence. Now, next one is, what is here? The next one is interrogative sentences. Some kids now they like to ask many questions to their elders, to their friends. Otherwise, if they meet new friend, new person, they just only start to ask many questions. That what is your name? Where are you living? What are you doing? What you want to do? And where when you will come back to the home? They are asking so many questions, right? So questions we call interrogative sentences. Some sentences we are using as a question. We are using those sentences to ask something to someone, and that we call interrogative sentence. Here I write about it that sentences which ask questions are called interrogative sentences. Some sentences we use to ask questions. For an example, did you finish your homework? If your teacher give you homework, and if your teacher will come there after some time, your teacher will ask you that maybe she will use this question there to ask you that did you finish your homework? Correct? She is asking you something. So this is question. Now the next one. When will you go to the market? This is also question. They are asking you about something. They are not just only telling you or giving you command or making you request. They are asking you a question, and questions we call interrogative sentence. Now the last one is exclamatory sentence. Now what is exclamatory sentence? You know, sometimes we feel something and suddenly we express that in word. If someone give you one beautiful bicycle, what will your reaction means? You will say, oh, what a beautiful gift it is. This way you will express your sudden feeling. Sudden means which acquire now and then you express immediately. So that we call sudden feeling, correct? And those sentences which express sudden feelings of any person, that sentence we call exclamatory sentence. And one more thing, that when we are giving command or when we are making request, when we are just only giving advice, or simply we are saying that. So at the end of the assertive sentence and at the end of imperative sentence, we are using full stop. But in question means in interrogative sentence, there we are giving question mark at the end of question. And here in exclamatory sentence, we are using exclamation mark. Now what is exclamation mark? On blackboard, I write these two examples. You can see it here, right? Look at the end of the sentence. Here I draw one line and there is one dot. So this punctuation mark we call exclamation mark, and this we use at the end of exclamatory sentence. Now see the first example. What a beautiful park it is. If we go into the park and if that park is very beautiful, suddenly we start to express that feeling and we start to say, oh, what a beautiful park it is. So that is sudden feeling which come out from our mouth and we express it very quickly. That sentence we call exclamatory sentence. Next one is, how nice of you to have come. If our friend come to our home suddenly, and that time we suddenly express our feeling, how nice of you to have come here and thank you for it. Here we are expressing sudden feeling. So this is also example of exclamatory sentence. And here is exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. We learned these 4 types of sentences here. Again, just only in a short way, I'll tell you that what we exactly learn here. That assertive sentence means, in short, you can just only make it short and just small part of that concept you keep in your mind. That assertive means what? That assertive means sentence which simply tell you something. That is assertive. Imperative means what? Imperative means when we are giving command or making request or give someone an advice. So that we call imperative sentence. Next one is interrogative. Interrogative means question. And imperative means, what I told you, imperative means what? Imperative means advice, command or request, that is imperative. And the last one is exclamatory. Exclamatory means a sentence which expresses sudden feeling. So then we can call exclamatory sentence. And where we are using full stop for which sentences? For assertive and imperative sentences. At the end of imperative and assertive sentence, we are using full stop. But after interrogative sentence, interrogative means question. And when we are asking question, we are using question mark there. And at the end of the exclamatory sentence, we are using exclamation mark, which you can see here. This we learn here about kinds of sentences. And now we will solve some questions related to this part.
So this is the first question on kinds of sentences, this part. Now what is the question? Identify the following sentences as assertive, imperative, interrogative or exclamatory sentence. Sentence number 1. Napoleon was a great leader. Now this sentence is telling you simply about Napoleon. So this sentence type is assertive sentence. Sentence number 2. I love reading storybook. This sentence is also simply telling you about that girl or that boy who likes to read books. So the type of this sentence is assertive sentence. Sentence number 3. Why are you sad? This is question. They are asking question to somebody that why are you sad? And questions in a grammar language we call interrogative sentence. So answer is interrogative. This sentence is type of interrogative sentence. Sentence number 4. What a delicious meal it was. Here you can see that at the end of the sentence they use exclamation mark. It means this sentence is type of exclamatory sentence. Sentence number 5. Open page number 30 of your English book. What you understand from this? That English teacher is giving instruction to student that to open your English book and page number 30. It means teacher is giving order, command here to the students. And now this sentence is example of imperative sentence, because imperative sentence means sentence which used to give command, which used to give advice or to make request. Sentence number 6. Junk food is not good for health. This is simple sentence. They are simply telling you that junk food is not good for health. So again this is type of assertive sentence. Sentence number 7. How exciting the match was. See that in the end of the sentence they use exclamation mark. So this is also example of exclamatory sentence. Sentence number 8. What will you have? Tea or coffee? They are asking here question to someone that what they will like to prefer, tea or coffee. This is question. So this is type of interrogative sentence. And now the last one. Please pass me the sugar. This is request. They are making request. So the sentence which make request, them we call imperative sentences. This way we solve the first question here. Now the second question. Second question is rearrange the words to make the sentences as directed. Begin each sentence with a capital letter and use proper punctuation mark at the sentence. The first word of each sentence is in bold. You can see it here. The first word with which we are going to start the sentence, they give here in a bold color. And as per directed, you need to rearrange the words to make the sentence. First one, the dress was how gorgeous, and in bracket exclamatory. Exclamatory sentence we start with how, what word, and at the end of the sentence we are giving exclamation mark. But the most important thing, that is the first letter, it should be in capital. Whenever we are going to write a letter, write a sentence, the first letter you write in capital. Here, if we want to rearrange the words in a first sentence, how we are going to do that? Exclamatory sentence start with how and what. So we will start it with how. Then the word which express your sudden feeling, that is gorgeous. And then the remaining part, the dress was. So the sentence, if you arrange it properly, then it will be like that. The dress, how gorgeous the dress was. This way we can rearrange the sentence. Second sentence is favorite fruit my mango is, and in bracket assertive. Assertive means simple sentence we call assertive, and most of the simple sentence we frame with S plus V plus O with the structure. So you start with a name of fruit, mango, then you write verb, is, and then the remaining part, my favorite fruit. Mango is my favorite fruit, full stop. Now the third one is have, hair, I, long, in bracket assertive. Assertive means again simple sentence which we start with name, otherwise with pronoun. Here already they gave you I, this letter in a bold color. It means here you start with I. And now the sentence is, we will write it like that I have long hair. Sentence number 4, give glass please me of water. Sentence imperative. Now imperative sentence means here they are making request, because please word they give you in a bold color. So start the sentence with please. When you are making a request to someone, that time you have to start the sentence with please word. Please give me a glass of water. This way we can write this sentence. Now the next one, sentence number 5. Do stay where you, in bracket interrogative. Now what is interrogative? Interrogative means question, and when we write any question, we start that question with WH word. So here we will start it with where, that where do you stay, and then at the end of the question we are using question mark. So there will be where do you stay, question mark. This way we can write this sentence here. The next one is sentence number 6. Are you why crying, in bracket interrogative. Now again interrogative means question. So here why are you crying? This way we can write this sentence. Sentence number 7. Anne plays she basketball, hockey, in bracket assertive. Now again assertive means simple sentence. We will start with subject. We will start it with she. She plays basketball and hockey. Again I am repeating it. She plays basketball and hockey. Full stop. Sentence number 8. Are looking what you for, in bracket interrogative. Interrogative means question. Now this question you start with WH word. What you looking for? What are you looking for? This is the correct answer, and this way we can write this sentence. Now the last sentence. Are you why crying? So here start it with why. Why are you crying? Question mark. This way here we solve these two questions based on kinds of sentences. Thank you.